Thank you, Gabriel and Patricia, for attending our Pre-Cana seminar session. Now I'd like to hear your feedback, please. What
Yeah.
does this session needs to be learned by everybody, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about it. Let's start with Patricia.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Father, for sharing all your knowledge with us. Thank you for your time. I think um now that it's getting closer to our wedding in August, and we get lost in like all the planning and all that, maybe we kind of miss like the actual important part is to understand, why we're getting married, and to have that foundation like during this precana is, I think, a very good, like, it's refreshing. It's a good, I think, for me and Gabrielle to have this kind of foundation, especially that like we go through also a lot of like arguments, like disagreements. We're kind of also both, I guess, an alpha and very heavily opinionated. So I think, yeah, like what you shared with us is like, it will really help us try to like, think of each other as like as one, like
Mhm.
you said, and not like, we're both like trying to fight each other's wants for ourselves, not like
Mm.
for like us together. Because I think that's like really also the main source. Like
Mhm.
when we fight, we like really like, this is what I think, this is what he thinks. Like yeah, and as well as like understanding the history. I think that's like also a refresher for me, like about like why how God created us, like men and women, and like how different actually we are. Like I think sometimes I forget about it.
Mm.
Like I think we're just the same, but actually we're like biologically different.
Mm.
So so I think it's important, like for me as a woman, to also understand the needs of a man. And I
Mm.
think also in his side, like us, he has to understand like my needs, like the example that you gave, like sometimes just making a joke instead of like just being direct. And
Mm.
maybe like in my side, I understand that he needs to fulfill his duty as like working and finding his vision, and I should also give room for that,
Yes.
for him to lead, something like that.
Yes.
So yeah, like all these details for me is very it was very good to like take time and
Mm.
listen to, like really sit down and just like give yourself time to like study. Like it's like
Yes.
also like like therapy, like trying to like give time to understand your couple thing. So
Mm.
yeah, thank you
Yes.
very much. Like I'm very happy, like I feel very happy to go through this before our our wedding, and when everything else gets busy. Yeah.
So which means you have been enlightened.
Yeah, I guess that's the right word to say. Yeah. Enlightened.
you
Yeah.
you'll be enlightened. So there will
Yeah.
be less stress in the relationship in the following months, right? Because of
Yeah.
this enlightenment. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's hear from Gabriel.
Yeah, thank you very much, Father, for today. Yeah, to me, I think it's good that we also get back to some Bible verse. It was interactive that we can actually read it and then having another
Mm.
vision of it, because it's not only what the words say, but the way you interpret it, and especially into the world that we are really living right now. So knowing like each other place as a man, as a woman, and then as like a couple, and being married, having a vision and strong foundation. Also, I think you remind us a few times that it's good to actually have like a good foundation before making baby, good foundation before getting married, achieving his goal first, to make sure when you get married you can actually focus on your marriage. So all these different steps that to me I think we already achieved. So it's yeah, it was really structured, and like actually looking at what the Bible say,
Yeah.
and how the world was ordered, and we should actually have the same thing into our life. So yeah, it is interesting that to have this parallel between between the verse and then our own life and where we are going right now. So really interesting and really enlightening, as you said. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Remember that marriage is the very first institution in the world before any government was made.
Mm-hmm.
It was marriage. And so
Mm-hmm.
when if only the male and the female inside that marriage fixes their relationship and followed the manual of the manufacturer of the product, all the other institutions that will these two human beings will create will always be in orderly fashion. Everything will function well, including the children produced by this marriage institution. Diba?
Yeah.
Mm. If only we will follow the product design, everything will be put in order because
Mm-hmm.
that's God's plan to us from the very beginning. It was never His intention for us to suffer in a marriage. It was never His plan for us to suffer in any part of our relationship as husband and wife, but only to prosper you and give you hope in the future. Okay? And so I'm looking forward to a wonderful life for both of you by
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
putting this into practice. God's design, just follow God's design, and that is where you will be successful in all your undertaking together as one body. And so, to continue Albert Einstein's words, he said, you will only enjoy the journey. He said, marriage is a risk, but you will only enjoy the journey if you have one spirit. And if you
Mm-hmm.
connect that with Jesus' words, Jesus said, only one body. Einstein said, one spirit, which coincides with one another. It's very sensible to understand that one body only requires one spirit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, wag mo tigas ang ulo. Okay? Wag tumigas ang puso.
Yes.
Okay? Wag maging diktador. Okay? Let your man rule. Let your man do his job. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Patricia?
Yes, Father.
And I'm sure you will live happily ever after. It's true,
Mm-hmm.
not just a fairy tale. Okay? So enjoy each other's company, enjoy your relationship. May God bless you all throughout your married life. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very
thank
much
you
for
so
that.
much, Father.
Have a
Thank you
great
for
day.
today.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Very much then, Gabriel.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Ah,
I also solemnize marriages. Huh? So if you have a
okay.
lot, I can only also I have a krasam. I have a license to solemnize marriage.
Ah, to
So
Mm.
officiate, you
yeah, to
mean.
officiate, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
in case you will have problem at the last minute, I'm just here, just one call away. Huh?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Bye
Actually,
bye.
I also asked the admin, I think, about
Hmm.
canonical
Canonical
investigation.
interview. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we could also do it like
Okay.
at another session. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Sure.
will just message them.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you very much.
bye-bye.
Have a good
Thank
day.
Bye.
you.
Great
Bye.
day.